I can work when I'm older, I wanted to study now.
We all came in not really knowing many people and wanting to explore Jerusalem and Israel, and we all became very close friends.
I got really impressed about the scholars here.
The university is really international. You have people from all over who bring things from their countries and their perspectives.
It's really a different experience.
It's different, it's challenging, but it's so good.
And that's why I decided Hebrew University in Jerusalem.
There's an amazing diversity, really makes discussion in class great. After class, really fun as well.
That is what makes a place interesting, to the diversity.
And it really broadened my mind and made me want to explore more countries and cultures.
I was here for 2 weeks and then I fell in love with Israel, with the food, with the culture, like everything, the music, the language.
It just took me out of my comfort zone in a good way. It's just like, it's a very welcoming community that helps bring people together.
The students, they are very much helpful. I wouldn't make it without their help and kindness, I say.
This is a very unique experience. It's like nowhere else in the world.
Ultimately, Israel was a perfect choice.
I would say go for it. Like, follow your dreams.
A lot of my professors are really experts in their field.
They really want the skills that you're learning to be applicable and very much useful to like a potential career.
I feel that I can have a conversation with my advisor at the same level.
And they tell you all about their experience in the real world and the professional world as well.
Kind of feels tailor-made for me.
Hello everyone, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Thank you for joining us from so many places around the world this afternoon. My name is Naama Orion and I'm from the International Office of the Hebrew University. We thank you for choosing to join us this afternoon and for your participation, especially during this time. We may have weathered rough nights, weeks, but Israeli academia endures. Improving the safety and security of our international students is a top priority for Hebrew University, with its diverse global community of over 25,000 students from over 90 countries. We have implemented proactive measures to ensure clear communication, student support, and facilities across our campuses. These efforts enable our students to maintain their routine and engage in social and cultural activities. We are looking forward to presenting to you our study options today, information about student life and much, much more. Our dedicated team members are here to respond to your questions. You're invited to write in the chat during the session. You're already welcome to write in the chat where you're from and maybe your program of interest. Something very important is that we invite you to turn on your cameras and be active participants in the discussion and in the info session today. It is much more pleasant to look at faces rather than black squares. Please note that the open day is recorded and will be available for viewing after the session. And we are available for you also after the session, following up via all channels of communications, email, Zoom, social media, whatever is convenient for you, we are happy to communicate. So today we'll start with an opening session, tell you a little bit about the Hebrew University and what it is all about. And then we'll break to breakout rooms. We have representatives from nearly all fields of study here at the Hebrew University, both program heads in faculty and administrative. And then those of you who still have more questions are welcome to stay with us for a further session of Q&A, and we'll be happy to assist you with everything you might need in the coming weeks, building up for closing our application period. Just to bear in mind, the next academic year here in Israel will commence straight after the Jewish high holiday, meaning the very, very beginning of November. Some courses start earlier, so you need to stay up to date and make sure to apply as fast as you can, because soon the application will be over and you'll have to wait one more year. So let's start with some facts and figures about the university. The State of Israel, as many of you know, was established in 1948. The cornerstone of the Hebrew University, however, was set in 1918. That means that even before the State of Israel was a country, there was an understanding that once the state is established, the main resource would be the people, and therefore academia would play a pivotal role. HUJI is a multi-campus, medium-sized university. Our student body, approximately 40% at graduate level. That's a strong indicator that this is first and foremost a research-intensive university. And as I mentioned before, 10% of our student body is international. I would be happy, Mimi, please, if you can bring up our poll. Quick questionnaire just to ask you if you can share with us your study plans. How many of you plan to start already this fall? How many are very well planned ahead and plan for the following year? That's very good. Thank you. So approximately half. Okay, so the good news is for those who are still interested in, I'll share the results. Okay, so for those who are still interested in the next academic year, this is still available to you, and those who plan ahead, the application period for the next academic year will open in November. Thank you. How many of you visited Jerusalem before, or how many of you maybe live here already? Jerusalem has a very profound importance for the world three monotheistic religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. All of them are represented in our university. This unique city provides our students with captivating intercultural journey, complemented by lively nightlife and plethora of treasure to discover. The juxtaposition of ancient and modern, east and west of Jerusalem offers a wealth of landmarks and attractions, and it serves both an inspiring backdrop as an immersive secondary classroom for our students. So the Hebrew University was officially inaugurated in a historic ceremony in 1925. It was established by 6 founding fathers. Each represents a distinct academic discipline: science, psychology, philosophy, humanities, and maybe the most known scientist of all time is Albert Einstein, who you can see in the middle. He became an active member of the University Board of Governors. Today, the Albert Einstein Archive at Hebrew University is one of the world's premier collections of his work. In the spirit of our founding fathers, we uphold the legacy of excellence, innovation, and interdisciplinary collaboration. So, a bit of sharing with you where we're at in terms of international rankings and prizes, international prizes. Our faculty and alumni are recipients of prestigious prizes, including 8 Nobel Prize winners, field medals. This is the Nobel Prize of Mathematics, and many, many others. Many of these faculty still work, research, and teach at Hebrew University, and our students enjoy the opportunity to meet and learn and interact with some of the leading scientists of today. The Hebrew University is the leading university of Israel, and it is ranked place 86 globally in the Shanghai ranking. It is in the top of the class of many subjects ranking as well, as you can see. So what makes the Hebrew University so unique? The university is a comprehensive university covering almost all fields of science, and is very, very interdisciplinary by nature. As such, we enable our students for interdisciplinary studies that would allow you to combine your fields of interest. something that you can already do from your bachelor degree. Hebrew University is an integral and active player in the well-known startup nation. Many of our faculty members are involved in applied research that leads to commercialization and development of innovative products. USUM is a university-owned tech transfer company, and it generates over 2 billion a year of sales. These very strong ties allow us to offer our students a wide selection of internship opportunities, industry network, and much, much more. We have wide selection of internship opportunities that are available for our students or also standalone programs. Our university is extremely student-focused, and this is maybe one of the strongest points that I'd like to make in this presentation today. The Israeli culture is informal, and so to our faculty, who are informal and approachable. The student support system, which you'll soon be hearing more about, makes every effort to assist our students during their studies and, of course, in extracurricular activities. I'd like to take this opportunity to invite one of our alumni, Jamie McGrill, from Canada. Jamie studied in our university at the Faculty of Dental Medicine for his MSc in Biomedical Sciences. Jamie is currently a PhD candidate at McGill University in Montreal. Jamie, are you with us?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, very well. Hi, Jamie. How are you? Thank you for joining.
Hi. So thank you for that introduction. So my name is Jamie McGrill. I'm actually an MD PhD student. So I'm a dual doctorate student, which means I'm doing my MD and my PhD, and a Vanier Scholar at McGill University in Canada. So prior to my medical studies, I actually completed this MSc in biomedicine program from the international program at Hebrew U. And I also established a startup company focusing on smart sharps waste management, taking advantage of the Israel startup nation mentality. And both of these experiences really helped propel me towards my current career trajectory as a clinician scientist. I also ended up meeting my wife in Israel at Hebrew U. So there's a love story that's included as well. Wife not guaranteed if you come to Hebrew U, but excellent experiences nonetheless. So I want to tell you a little bit about my story. So I came to Hebrew U to work in the lab of Dr. Yuval Dor on a 6-month research internship focusing on diabetes and metabolism research in 2018. And I ended up deciding to stay on for a master's, and I specifically selected the international program in biomedicine, despite having offers from other programs within Hebrew U, for a couple of reasons. First, its competitive scholarship program, very generous, its flexible course schedules, and the high-quality English language courses taught by faculty with very strong experience, many of whom did themselves postdocs at excellent universities in the US. So you're really getting the highest quality level of education. I ended up finishing the MSc first in the class, and now I find in my MD PhD program, which is itself already very competitive, I'm often well ahead of my peers in terms of scientific knowledge and laboratory skills. In part because of the training that I got through the international program, and in part because I was given a lot of responsibility and leeway to complete my own experiments. And I actually still collaborate with the lab of my master's program while I'm finishing my MD PhD at McGill in Montreal. So I'm actually here in Israel right now for a brief trip, and I come back on average once a year with the folks, meeting with the folks at Hebrew University to further my research projects here. So I almost now have like a separate research program here while I'm completing my medical training in Montreal. And so all in all, my time at Hebrew U was really a life-changing experience that prepared me to excel in my current program and in my future career. And I would recommend anyone to strongly consider the international program.
Thank you, Jamie. That was brief, but very, very, very inspiring. Thank you. Jamie, will you be staying a little bit longer with us? If people have questions about your track and about your experience, would you be happy to stay a bit more?
You can have me for another couple of minutes, maybe another 15 or 20 minutes. When is because I didn't know about the breakout rooms. When are those happening?
In about 10 minutes time.
yeah, you can have me for another 20 minutes or so. No worries.
That's very good. Jamie, thank you again. Okay, so Jamie mentioned that he studied in one of our campuses in Jerusalem. The Hebrew University has 6 campuses across Israel. 3 of them are in Jerusalem. These are the ones you can see at the top of your screen. And Kerem is where Jamie studied. Is a faculty of medicine and faculty of dental medicine. It is an affiliated campus to Hadassah Hospital. Safa campus on your right is the home to the Faculty of Natural Sciences, Brain Sciences, and Computer Sciences and Engineering. On the left-hand side, you can see Mount Scopus. This is where we speak with you here today. It is the home of social sciences, humanities, business, law, social work, and of course our Rothberg International School. At the bottom of the screen, the 3 campuses outside Jerusalem. The middle one is the main one outside Jerusalem, the beautiful campus of Rehovot. That's the home of our Faculty of Agriculture, Food and Environment, the only one of its kind in Israel. On the left, Bet Dagan, that's the School of Veterinary Sciences, and the right-hand side, and the bottom of your screen, this is the Interdisciplinary Center of Marine Sciences in Eilat, the southern of Israel, in the Red Sea. So as we've had before, and as I've mentioned as well, this is a research-based university. And as a research-intensive university, we have over 100 research centers and institutes that cover a wide range of fields, from nanosciences and nanotechnology to international relations, cyber and history. These centers produce cutting-edge research to address some of the world's most pressing challenges. The centers provide a dynamic environment for scholars and students to collaborate and make meaningful contribution to their respective fields. Here we can see some examples of leading research centers at the Frankfurt Science, Fraunhofer Cybersecurity Research, Center of Nanotechnology, the Center of Cannabinoid Research. This is just to name a few. So the Hebrew University offers a very wide range and level of study, from short-term courses, summer courses, faculty-led internship programs, internship lab programs, to full degree programs from bachelor level to, of course, all the way master's, doctorate, postdoc. We're bringing up another poll on the screen just to see what you're interested in, what's the level of study that you're interested in. Many of our programs have representatives here today. Those who are not here will be happy to assist you with questions you might have, and also to direct you to the relevant people. So, very good. Thank you for answering this quick questionnaire. Very good. It is important to bear in mind that even those who would like to come for full degree programs, they can still take short courses or ulpan to study Hebrew or one of our 30 other languages that we have here at the Hebrew University, or internship programs, etc. So things are very flexible according to your interest. Students who come to study at Hebrew University, we offer a wide range of housing options to accommodate the diverse needs of our students. Many of them are coming solo, many of them are coming with already spouses or family. So we have dormitories, university apartments, family housing. The dorms are offered on first come, first served basis, and they're mixed for Israelis and international students. We also have flats or apartments that keep kosher. So this is also something available for you. And off-campus housing, in addition to the university provided housing and dormitories, Some students choose to rent apartments or rooms in private housing market in Jerusalem or in the outskirts of Jerusalem. University can provide guidance and resources to assist students in finding suitable off-campus housing. And by saying the university, I mean the Office of Student Life. That's everything to do with extracurricular guidance, support and consultants is offered via the Welcome Center. And I'd like to invite Omer Cotton from our Office of Student Life. Lovely Omer is here.
Hi.
Hey, Omer.
I'm Omer. I am a student at the Hebrew University. I'm finishing my third year in communications and international relations, and I also work at the Office of Student Life as the Buddies Coordinator. And here at the Office of Student Life, we offer our students activities such as language exchange, hiking and tours. We just came back from a food tour in Tel Aviv, which was amazing. And we also offer the Buddies program, which is the program I'm in charge of. The program is geared towards making lifelong friendships between local students and international students. We just had 2 students that met on the program get married last year. But the Office of Student Life also offers additional support outside of the academic world, whether it's logistics, medical support. We are available 24/7 on an emergency hotline. And our main goal at the Office of Student Life is to create a sense of community. We want to create a diverse and safe space for all of our students. And I think it's one of the most amazing things that we can offer students here at the Hebrew University. And yeah, we make your experience a life-changing experience in the best way possible.
Thank you, Omer. Not that we think your life needs any changing. We here, our Office of Student Life is here to help you. And basically, they will be your first point of contact from application acceptance to the university. Already then, before arriving at the university, you have someone from our Office of Student Life reaching out to you, making sure you have everything you need to make a safe landing here in Israel. They will meet you at arrival for orientation and for everything you need. And also during your study, throughout the year, during the weekdays and weekends, including holidays, etc., by offering emergency service, they also have such a wonderful timetable of events and clubs and activities. And they're very, very, very open. Omer, correct me if I'm wrong. They're very open to any initiative or ideas of students that would like to lead something or have special interest. So this is part of being very accessible and open for any venture or idea you might have. Thank you, Omer. Wonderful to hear you. Thank you for coming.
Omer, Nama, just a second. Omer, could you leave your contact details in the chat? People are asking
yeah.
how they can reach you. Thank you very much.
Omer is staying with us for the rest of the conversation. She's available for your questions, and of course via contact center we can continue this communication as well. Okay. Jamie mentioned before the selection of scholarships that is offered in the university. I invite you to ask in the relevant departments in info sessions. All of them will discuss their scholarships, so just bear this in mind. And just before we break to the sessions rooms, those of you who are interested in carrying a research at the Hebrew University from master's level, PhD, and of course, postdoctoral research, we launched just a few months ago a new portal. This is our research opportunity portal. If you just Google HUJI International Research, you'll be able to access this portal where you can find an up-to-date but not full list of placements our scholars, our faculty are adding to this list on a daily basis. Even if you don't find something in this portal, bear in mind that you can come back in a few days' time, but you're very much invited to approach our researchers directly, because not all the openings are listed here. Quite a few good selection is already listed, and it is available to you. You can apply and you can reach out to our professors straight via this portal. Very good, guys. Thank you. We wish you the best of luck, and we hope to see you next year in Jerusalem. Join us in hope for the quick release of our hostages and for peace upon Israel. Looking forward for seeing you here in Jerusalem with us.
Thank you very much for joining. And
thank you so much. Thank you, HUJI team. It was wonderful to have you.